Hello, 101.5 FM.
Special prosecutor in matters arising. Me banamiti honorable. Na Oma background view as to how the office came into being and the kind of hectic work bill no ho or say also take time pa say the bear meeting me adwuma na ma the office of the special prosecutor no be independent and indeed also mo adwuma no man independent but him say who say was the office of the special prosecutor and the OSP no was it independent as honorable a person or my etiase no and you're independent and the person has come out to say
I didn't know you're independent.
Ono say already Amidu ne letter to the president and then we say or two letters one to the president one to the press so we read both letters na say connected dots na and you be na say catch say there was interference in his work. And president in so response on the buy no they couldn't man deal with the specifics Amidu erase no.
Okay, so for the avoidance of that, say will be a OTA hello 101.5 FM or not better fine no better than one no. So okay say Amidu let us name connected dots na who say na interference o mo mame instances na here there.
One per Amidu on own letter out by or my who say Tama or the reports no by or the command presidency. I know it's like a president steady letter no. And for satisfied record we are Amidu he was not obliged by any law set or the command or the reports no command president but so say or no out of courtesy said the bear president no so benya fair understanding of the course so because the whole Japan deal no a buy na a nam so Amidu a free office no we say a static kind from day one say the deal itself is thievery and corruption on the good people of Ghana and Amidu call the findings no any risk assessment no the findings or the buy and so we read the conclusion aspect of the findings now ultimately say or say the bill or say the deal was fraught on nepotism, cronyism and corruption. And I was saying the people now choosing almost so they were not choosing on merit.
Choosing on merit.
They were not choosing on merit. And the ultimate case transparent. There wasn't any kind of transparency in it. And he said, by our trade letter or the report no come president no. Now he was expecting the president to at least have some kind of eye on it. President Samono emane ba in the office on the 23rd. Din come president or say conversation meeting on the president share no. President wanted to tell him say he should back off from na Jumano and who say no or say Ghana first. And so already president and so response now. Ubemu say they didn't deal with that allegation na Amidu raised no. What they said there wasn't any interference. But
Munyano, Alhaji 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 Monkomo.
And Amidu from day one, you say Jumano ebe hit dead rocks simply because presidency the fight against corruption was mere rhetoric. They don't mean it. We say setting up an office how they be fighting corruption. A different chance say Obe put in much effort in achieving or realizing that dream.
So we'll come to those areas. The presidency
wasn't ready for the fight against corruption, but yen make it that assertion amount for any and to amount for 3 months. Say
okay, and then the conclusion.
Dear Mamedo one. Amidu say I met your excellency in your office in the afternoon of 23rd October 2020 and I understood
and I underscored that
first
the fact that My letter dated 16th October 2020. October 2020 to you. Okay. I met Your Excellency in your office in the afternoon of 23rd October 2020, and I underscored the fact that my letter dated 16th October to you was sent out of necessary courtesy of prior information to your office as President of the Republic and the Commander-in-Chief responsible for national security. I also underscored the fact that the analysis of risk of corruption and anti-corruption assessment was conducted professionally. It could not be reviewed by the Minister of Finance or yourself. And my letter was particularly not intended for you to direct me as to how to conduct the duties of my office. Your Excellency insisted that I should withhold any further action on the report for 1 week. I reluctantly agreed to your terms, but gave you notice immediately that I did not intend to continue as a special prosecutor because of your interference in performing my functions under the law.
And see, Nana,
we had an open. We had an open.
Okay, we now have the kind of second paragraph.
You eventually invited me to your office in the evening of Sunday, the 1st November 2020, where I again asserted that I was going to bargain over the independence of my function as the. I was not going to bargain over the independence of my function as the special prosecutor. I refused to take the copy of the alleged comments from the Minister of Finance you offered me, as that will have compromised my independence as the special prosecutor. I also refused to share my report to enable you handle the matter, which explains my press release to the public on the morning of 2nd November 2020 and the follow-up with a distribution of the full 64-page Ejapa royalties transaction anti-corruption assessment report of the public. Unbeknown to you that I had published the full 64-page report to the public, you caused a press statement to be made based on my letter dated 16th October 2020 to you, and a reference which sought to politicize and downplay the seriousness of the professional analysis of the work of corruption and anti-corruption assessment reported by my office. Where are the dots? Where are the dots?
Connected dots. And also the president asked him to withhold the report. Pending say obey or the Minister of Finance report to comments no be like no
response.
No response no. Ebe man why infuse into the report. No catch and said there be. Why will a president he said on kan he says, uni interest.
Those are your words, not that of Amidu.
No.
Those are your words, not Amidu.
Those are my words.
Sure.
Only bigger interest because in law, I learned, say, my big brother is a lawyer. Says aiding and abetment, no campo itself, no say a crime. It is a aid you now bet or betting.
What is he aiding?
Almost like the person now or acting corruption.
What is he aiding here?
Yes. I didn't think a member president as a president. Invite the special prosecutor to your office. Now, say on withheld on year. Now, one a report from Wow Cousin, the finance minister. Now, on infuse into the reporter or
Okay, now let's begin.
The president think that way.
Let's begin
because
to connect the dots.
Just say. Any baby I say also president yes I did.
Good. And
the president. My Amidu.
My starting connected dots no ha. Okay, wow where you kofa by your first paragraph now.
Yes.
Ono Amidu no say. Na bibia nhye no.
Hye no yes.
Emre bia nkyekere no. Eye buo keke.
Yes.
Eno wo. Emma omampani nti na ode krata nkoma no. Na Alhaji, me no oti asese yi. Na my report no. Say efa adwuma oman no ho ana bia fa when this in Swami constituency na me say me bu Alhaji pass or a communication officer my 64-page report na ma poni emu 13 e de abre wo Alhaji na me say me bu pa no mayi 13 de aba na me amasa aka se hwe me de ba ni nyina no na me de aka no ato dada ano onim say me kra ma publish but na ma publish nti wo kasa na bu no wen in the first place and then number 2 say obi anhyew say fa koma president how dey koye den
enti na oka che say oka o ma yehu say o dey koma president because of the courtesies no tra
no but if you are talking courtesy
he wasn't under any compulsion
so if you are talking courtesy
but
meba if you are talking courtesy why will you make a 64-page document summarized in 13-page document submit the summary to the man you claim to respect and then to say that you respect that man. How is that possible?
The summary honor a containing BBA was summarizing BBA and Yakomano. So the 64-page report, the breakdown of what happened. In summary, the see any corruption, any TV no and on the command president, and my president ready. Then why a different the Bema president Becca say one on cancel. Now on for the Minister of Finance report any or on fan count no infused into the report now or no. And no itself is something a new president and not just a president about letting a president a person or dictate him Amidu. Amidu catch in his own report no. Or say the president thought he can use him as his poodle. It's on penny. And the president I interfere. It is all connected to the new Binabeka say it's a way who put to Spain in whatever happened. It will never work. Who put to Spain in whatever transpired between Amidu and the president. Now read the president also report now on this particular subject. On this particular response that or the command Martin Amidu.
Which portion do you
reply on the man on the base on the interference aspect. Now read you now just say ultimately address that situation now. And everyone who's a president didn't do us any good. President was just say Mimuni say he's neck deep in the activities now, of course, because from day one, I say that a Japan deal was cooked, planned, and hatched at the bedroom of the president. And so, president.
My final question on this leg.
No one that's a president or use any tactics be able to defend them now or Maka a Martin Amidu or J. Minister of Finance report and infuse into the system.
Okay, my final question on this before Meko cancel her. Say what special prosecutor? What's why investigation afa obi hu? Yes, wo okronfo say. Na president say. Tie nipa no anu asem. Na fa kan report no say me bisa anu ni anu ni. Na say wo see president the report no ma na wo gia. E no kire say what compromise opposition at the special prosecutor and the president J special prosecutor no also compromising the position as the president. Yes sir.
Sir asema more kind metia say baby a enye Martin Amidu no onye prosecution and all you no risk assessment and our lawyers mo say authorium pattern judging without prosecutor and as on judging without listening to the person but in this case and yes we make judgment too but why assessment and one who say adhere no baby a ekoye no and try law no crampa omode former sa ajapa the deal no kwampo law no kwampo now it was dead on yeah sa law mrano
but like bibi nya wo so nwanwa say special prosecutor wo prosecutorial powers a wo betimi sa wo to sesi anaso wo hu say ya kese my corrupt deeds bia emrano ma wo kwan say wan kasa sorry na fa me court wo say why assessment hu say ya kese e kronfo but on fan court answer what they call president whereas was when you bring about pass fight the corruption I wouldn't say ya kese na wo can see a president appointee
say ni OSP by law the functions ni be obey investigate ya prosecute we were here fan say why the investigations
and to the
president so enhwe the airport and what take another step to prosecute so prosecution na about taking na death threat I started corner so it is death threat so do you want him to sit down for him to be killed because we are in this country and Ahmed Swali was starting so witness on that your friend is saying GFE boss issues no amode report no by ayakuno nothing happened
anyway wrap up on this namenko
this guy Ahmed Addo one colleague journalist back when Sapa East to Sapa West or started so or investigating one of regional ministers. He has to run for his life.
So is it your point
whatever is happening to Martin Amidu, you know, say a bit me this government they are not to be trusted.
Okay, so is it the point that say journalist and as be away in who say or sema corruption money ade wo ma bia mu no yeah mu has Ghana no So Australian under a certain government, and I just a government near corrupt.
Menka say Australian under a certain government, not just a government near corrupt. But so share lead up to this Martin Amidu resignation. Any Ajapa deal no, a corruption.
No, because you have linked Ahmed Swale. You have mentioned other journalists from the north.
Because they were killed in broad daylight. Nothing has happened. Ahmed Swale till date. They They are working free. A member of parliament sat on national TV and Okasa said Obama me premises amombo bonus. Nothing happened. It is a Martin Amidu I saw report where we no said death threat ban life. So I think that what he did, what he did is the best thing.
Just one question.
And honorable Kasim be say Martin Amidu fiso or no fiso timi nya adwuma no. Eti the man resign ya. Yes Martin Amidu fiso timi nya adwuma no. Wo ye adwuma no. Wo ye adwuma no so amaya wa establish a chrono e wa Japa deal no. After sa or establish a chrono wom no. E na amafo status o mbeku no. E no ase utie no was a minister of finance. Time as at the time, Copper or report to Copper by the few be panacho. And I'll catch and say, you are my good friend. But in this case, Ghana first.
Okay. Maybe is it the case say journalists be shredding under yes, I will have to do that. It's my duty. Because you see, if you are comparing oranges, if you are comparing oranges, you compare Kusitri. Mindi say, Miaminia. Kofi Abanga of blessed memory. Fertilizer, sabre na fertilizer, free fertilizer my air channel, and go for or say party for you and will follow any cocoa you. So was that to say na President Mahama and our commissions are a fertilizer and go for you?
That be any President Mahama na but okay. One thing else who say ade enye enra na esi na the fact say enye enra na esi na doesn't mean say you can say enra de anything no we no say justified.
Matthias here.
Hello, 101.5 FM.